All right, guys, it is coming up on 5:50, and we are zoomed in here over East Mississippi. And I'm going to take this full screen and show you that the National Weather Service down in Jackson has now issued a brand new tornado warning. And this does include the areas near the Columbus, Mississippi area. So if you are in the heart of Columbus, Mississippi, be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. It is currently crossing over 45 south right now, going from Columbus all the way down to Brooksville. So if you are in Brooksville, Mississippi, this is going to stay just a little bit north of you. However, this is a tornado warning for a couple more minutes for the areas right there around the area of Columbus. And once again, this is a radar indicated rotation. This is for Clay, and it's also for Lowndes County, Mississippi until 6:30 this evening. So let me go on over here and take you over here and show you that there is the city of Columbus right here. And you can also see that Green Acres is just a little bit north of that. There is Columbus, and there is your possible tornado. Now, it is just off to the east of the Golden Triangle Regional Airport, which is this right in here. This is also just off to the east of Billups. But if you are in Columbus, in downtown Columbus, over here towards Alabama Street, if you were over here towards 45 and 82, if you are near where Huck's Steakhouse is, if you are near Mississippi University for Women, if you are on Main Street, which is in downtown Starkville, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. Also, if you were near the Island Road area, or if you were down here along South 10th Avenue, or like I said, College Street, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place. Also, if you were up here towards the Briarwood area, the Caddy Hills area, or if you were up here anywhere near the Courtyard by Marriott, or if you were near the Belk or the TJ Maxx, right there in the heart of Columbus, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place, because this is a pretty tight couplet sitting over here just off to the east of Bent Oak, Mississippi, and it is coming up towards the area right now. So this is a pretty serious situation. Now, this is a radar indicated rotation. Capable of producing a tornado was located over Bent Oak, or 12 miles south of West Point, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. This dangerous storm will be near the Columbus and Columbus Air Force Base at 6 o'clock, which is going to be in about 7 minutes from now. So this is a pretty serious situation. And then getting a little bit north of there, if you were in Steens, Mississippi, or if you were in Caledonia, Steens, Mississippi around 6:05, and Caledonia, Mississippi around 6:15. So once again, there is your possible tornado that is sitting here over Lowndes County, Mississippi, over the area of Evans Road, and this is just off to the south of the Columbus area. And you can see right here, if you are along the 795 corridor, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Also, if you are over here towards the Pine Haven community, which is just off to the southeast of Columbus, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. Now, let me go ahead out here and show you that this is the only storm of concern that we have in the entire state of Mississippi. We've got other storms in progress just off to the west of Oxford. We've also got some other storms in the Pine Belt, or I'm sorry, in the Delta over here near the Cleveland, Mississippi area. But the only one that we have tornadic right now is that one going to be just off towards the south of the city of Columbus. So once again, this is a radar indicated rotation. And you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And this is a pretty serious threat coming in here towards Columbus and the Green Acres, also the Rolling Forks Estates area. And the good news is there is no official warning right now. However, I mean, there's no confirmation of anything down right now. However, that is a pretty tight couplet that is sitting down here just off to the east of 45. It is crossed over 45. And if you are over here in Bent Oaks, Mississippi, you need to go in. You are in the clear from this one storm, because this one storm is a little bit north of your area right now. So once again, this is a pretty serious situation coming in here towards the Columbus, Mississippi area, and especially if you guys are down here closer to downtown Columbus, as that is a pretty tight couplet right there. And it does look like that it is going to hit Columbus head on. However, the good news is that it is not confirmed on the ground. It is a radar indicated tornado, and once again, it is supposed to be over the Columbus and Columbus Air Force Base area at around 6 o'clock, which is in 3 minutes. So you've got just a little bit of time left to go on ahead and be in your safe place. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And so once again, this is a tornado that is heading here towards the Pine Haven, Mississippi area. And it does look like, with the latest radar scan, that it just may clip the southernmost portion of Columbus. But I want you guys in your safe place right now, just to be on the safe side if you are in the city of Columbus, and especially if you are there on Main Street in downtown Columbus, because this is where the possible tornado is going to be crossing here within the next few minutes. And once again, this is Stephen Ray, and you are watching tornado coverage of a tornado warning. Right now, the first one of the day, but I guarantee you it will not be the last one, hopefully. Hopefully, we can get through this with it being the only one. However, there are other storms back off to the west, and there's a tornado watch in place here in Mississippi until 10 p.m. this evening. So that is the issue that we have right now. And if you're just now joining us, we are zoomed in here over the area of Columbus, as we have a rotating thunderstorm that has the potential to produce a tornado that is sitting right here just off to the south of downtown Columbus. And if that continues on that track, it probably will take it a little bit closer into Pickens County over there in West Alabama. But we will deal with that here in just a little while. But once again, this is a pretty tight couplet that is sitting down here about 5 miles to the south of downtown Columbus. So if you're watching along Alabama Street, or if you're watching near the Mississippi University for Women, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows, because this is a very serious situation coming in here right now towards the Columbus, Mississippi area. All right, so the good news is there's no confirmation from the Weather Service down in Jackson. So the last update that we got from the National Weather Service was at 5:43, and it said that the tornado warning continues for Clay and Lowndes until 6:30. All right, so there's no update from the National Weather Service down there in Jackson. I can guarantee you that they are watching this. However, this is going to be just a few miles south of Columbus. And if you're just now joining me, if you are watching in Columbus, if you're watching over there in Pine Haven, or if you're watching over here towards the Ramonda Estates area, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place. Also, if you are over here towards the Eastwood Hills or the Bakers subdivision over here in Lowndes County near Columbus, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place, because that is a pretty tight couplet that is strengthening once again. And let me check and see. And the good news is I do not see anything that is down on the radar with this. However, this thing is coming right into the Columbus area. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. Let's see. To the Mississippi Department of Transportation and see if we have any cameras around that area, because I would love to be able to see what is going on down there in Columbus. And we do have a couple of cameras on the northern end. And of course, it is raining in downtown Columbus right now. So once again, there are no cameras right now in the city of Columbus that will allow us to see what is actually going on right now in the city, as they are turned the other direction. I need it to be turned to the south. So I'm going to stay right here on the radar for you guys. I thought that maybe we could go over to some cameras and see what's actually going on over there in the city of Columbus, but they've got them turned in the opposite direction. So once again, this is a radar indicated tornado for 28 more minutes, that it does include the downtown Columbus area. And as you can see, the Columbus Air Force Base is going to be around 6 o'clock. Which is right now. So this is once again a radar indicated tornado that is sitting over here just off to the south of the Mississippi University for Women, also near the Pine Haven community. And like I said, there's no update other than the warning. Okay, brand new tornado. All right, so here we go. Radar indicated the tornado warning continues until 6:30. However, I do need to mention this. If you are watching in Mississippi, in Clay County, if you're watching in Clay County, Mississippi, the tornado warning has been allowed to expire for your area because it has moved out of the county. So once again, if you were in Clay County, Mississippi, you are no longer under the tornado warning. However, if you were in Lowndes County, Mississippi, you were underneath the tornado warning for a couple of more minutes until 6:30. This severe storm capable of producing a tornado was located over Columbus, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. The Columbus Air Force Base at 6:05 and Steens at 6:10 p.m. So once again, there's your area of rotation north of the Pine Haven area, also near the Dean's Acres area. And once again, this is a radar indicated tornado. And let me also say this, because not everybody in Mississippi lives near Columbus. As you can see, this is the only active warning that we have in the entire state of Mississippi. So once we get this into Alabama, hopefully this will be the only storm of concern that we have through the rest of the evening. But I cannot guarantee that, because you've got these storms that are up here just north of the Oxford area that are packing a punch as well. And like I said, once again, National Weather Service continues a tornado warning for Lowndes County. It has canceled the one for Clay. All right, so Clay County, you guys are no longer in the tornado warning. As you can see, the warning is only for Lowndes County now. So if you're back here near Crawford, if you're near Artesa, if you're down here over here near Starkville or West Point, this is not a concern for you. However, if you are in Steens, Mississippi, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And so we are. And every time that you hear a ding, 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 I'm getting new updates from the various national weather services. So that is the reason that you keep hearing the ding, ding, ding. All right. So if you are driving right now along the 82 corridor, basically from the Alabama line over to Columbus, you need to go on ahead and pull off the road because nobody should be driving along the 82 corridor up there near Alabama Street or near the Bakers subdivision. Also, if you are along County Road 50 in Mississippi, you need to be in your safe place. And if you are near the UBS airport, um, you need to be in your safe place as well. And that is the Columbus Lowndes County Airport, because this tornado is really close to that area. Also, if you live in the Melco subdivision, which is just off to the east of Columbus, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And like I said, the good news is I'm not seeing anything down right now with this tornado. So there is your couplet and your possible tornado that is sitting near the uh, Remunda Estates, also Walled Road, and also down here towards the Baker subdivision. So if you're anywhere near those areas along Highway 82, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Also, if you were along the 50 corridor or the Ellis subdivision or the Melco subdivision or the Lacey subdivision, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. And this is just off to the south of Steens, Mississippi. So that is the area of concern that we have right now. And this storm is starting to wrap up. So if you're watching up here towards the Caledonia, Mississippi area, I would think about being in my safe place right now, just to be on the safe side, just in case the storm were to try to pull a little bit towards the north. And it looks like we're going to be here a while, so I am going to change my position. And get more comfortable here. As once again, this is a radar indicated rotation that has come on through Columbus. So if you were watching in the city of Columbus, I can give you guys the all clear because this thing is up here towards the Steens area. Also, the Guns Chute Road. So if you're watching in Columbus, the tornado threat from this one storm is over. If you are watching over here towards the Green Acres, the Rolling Forks Estates, the Pine Haven, or if you're watching on the Mississippi University for Women, I can give you guys the all clear because the tornado is now a little bit to the northeast of your location. So once again, if you are watching down here, up here towards the Steens community, or if you're near the Malco subdivision or the Ellis subdivision, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything down on the correlation coefficient. If anything was down, it would be a debris ball that would be a circle. And so everything is pixelated right now, so that is a good thing. So there's nothing down on the ground with this one supercell thunderstorm. But once again, the area in here in Mississippi, I can go ahead and turn that on real quick for you guys and show you that anybody in a yellow box is on the tornado watch. Now, the tornado watch for Mississippi goes for another 109 minutes until 8 o'clock tonight. And so we're not out of the woods yet. And this is for northern and central Mississippi. And this goes all the way down to the Jackson, Mississippi metro. And then there's another tornado watch that's over here from Alabama until 10 o'clock tonight. So any of these storms we need to watch as they continue to pose a threat for damaging straight line winds and large hail. And we've also got to watch these storms that are back here in the delta of Mississippi, and especially these that are coming through the Oxford area right now. And the good news is I'm not seeing any signs of rotation with these right now, but that could very well change because of the tornado watch that is in effect. So once again, the reason that I'm here is because we have a tornado warning now that is continuing for the Steens, Mississippi area. And this is for the eastern portion right now of Lowndes County, Mississippi. This thing has crossed over the Highway 82 corridor. Now, the radar beam from this is just a little bit off to the north of the storm, and I can actually show you that the round circle up there north of Caledonia, where everything gets real pixelated up here, that is the radar site right there. And so there is your tornadic storm that is down there at the bottom of the screen. And so, it's very close to the radar, so we get a good view of what is going on right there at the ground. And so this is very broad rotation, but it's enough there to keep the weather service in Jackson to keep the warning active for right now. First off, I want to say once again, Happy New Year, and I wished we were having good luck on New Year's Day and not having a tornado warning, but unfortunately, that is the case, and this thing is about to cross the state line, and as soon as it goes into Alabama, I will be allowed to sign off. However, the warning goes for another 16 minutes, but I can almost guarantee you that this thing will be up here by the Vernon and Fayette area in Alabama within 16 minutes because this thing is booking it. So if you are watching in Steens, Mississippi, if you are watching down here towards the Lacey subdivision, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. And like I said, this is the only active warning that we have in the state of Mississippi right now. But other storms are firing right now ahead of the main line. And any of these little showers and storms, we're going to have to watch as they continue to move on off towards the north and towards the east. And then once we get I'll show you here in just a second. Once we get from Mississippi, this area that is right here in between Shreveport and in between Monroe, Louisiana, once we get that through us, we're done with severe weather. But as long as that is still back off to the west, we will have to deal with any of these storms that do form and try to rotate. And especially this one in between Macon and Sugar Lac on 45. And the good news is, I'm not seeing any signs of good rotation with that storm. But of course, that storm is the southernmost storm, and nothing is south of it to rob it of its energy. So that one may actually spark up here in just a little while. So once again, the tornado warning and the actual tornado is now sitting right here on the county and the state line of Alabama. This over here is Lamar County, Alabama. That is Fayette County, Alabama. And there is your possible tornado just off towards the northeast of the Melco subdivision and just southeast of the Steens community. And so I can almost guarantee you that within 2 minutes, that warning will be over, that storm will be over into Alabama, and they will cancel the warning once it moves over into the state of Alabama. And I can actually tell you right now that it is in the state of Alabama. It is sitting up there in southern Lamar County. So you can expect the Weather Service here very soon to expire the tornado warning for Lowndes County because it is really close, if not now, passing over the state line and passing this thing over into the state of Alabama. So this thing has come on through the Artesa area, the Crawford area, Columbus, and now it is sitting on the state line over here towards the Steens, Mississippi area, just off to the east of there. And let me tell you this too, sitting right on the state line of Alabama. So if you're watching near the 96 corridor in Alabama, or if you're watching along the 50 corridor in Mississippi, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place just for a few more minutes until we get this thing officially into the state of Alabama. Okay. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Caledonia, or 8 miles to the southwest of Vernon, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. But I can almost guarantee you that that storm is officially now into Lamar County, Alabama. And there is Millport, Kennedy, and Belk. So as soon as the weather service in Jackson cancels the warning, which I know it won't be in 12 minutes, I can give you guys the all clear, and I will sign off on Facebook and come back as needed in the event that any other storms start to rotate. But that is the situation that we have ongoing. Also, we got to watch these storms that are down here near Meridian and just off to the northeast of Meridian as well. So right now we're just awaiting the weather service in Jackson to cancel this warning, and I'm going to see what they do about it in Alabama. But once again, this thing is no doubt right now in my mind that this thing is in Alabama. But once again, they continue the tornado warning until 6:30. But I can guarantee you in 10 minutes that thing won't even be close to the state line anymore. So, guys, this storm is actually in Alabama now. So, I'm actually going to go on ahead and sign off here on Facebook because there's no need in keeping the stream going because this warning has moved all out of Lowndes County, Mississippi. So, guys, I hope that y'all have a great rest of your New Year's Eve, or I'm sorry, New Year's Day. And if any other tornado warnings happen to pop up, I will be right back here on social media to keep you guys abreast of the latest weather information. All right, guys, it is coming up on 6:25, and let me just go ahead and say, um, Happy New Year to all of you guys. And we are zoomed in here over the Lamar County area. And I wanted to go on ahead and do a quick little video and let you know that there is a storm that has come out of Mississippi. And as you can see, the warning is still active for Mississippi over here. and this warning goes for another 6 minutes. But the actual tornado warning itself and storm is now into the state of Alabama. So I'm going to hold it here just a minute because this storm is wrapping up. And this storm is sitting over the area up here to the northwest of the Millport area in Lamar County. And so that is a very, very, very tight couplet that is sitting over here near the Melbourne community. Like I said, just off to the northwest and to the west of the Millport area. And I would not be surprised to see the Weather Service over there in Birmingham issue a tornado warning for this storm. So once again, this is a storm that is right here near the Mud Creek Road area, also the Melbourne and the Fernbank area up here to the northwest of Millport, and this really does look like that this storm is wrapping up. So if you are watching along the 17 corridor in between Vernon and Millport, you guys need to go on ahead and think about being in your safe place in the event that the Weather Service in Birmingham pulls the trigger on a tornado warning for this, because like I said, this is a very tight couplet. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything down on the ground with this right now, but that does not mean that anything could not come down at any time. And once again, this couplet and this possible tornado is going to be sitting right here along the Fernbank Road, also just north of the city of Melbourne in Lamar County. Now, there are also other storms that are ongoing up here in the Tennessee Valley between Russellville and Haleyville, but none of those are severe at this moment. And this is the current conditions right now. This is the current. This is the current situation coming in here from Phil Campbell, Alabama. But that storm right there in Lamar County, northwest of Millport, is starting to get a hook on it. And there's your inflow notch. And if it stays on that track, it'll come towards the Winfield area again, and then move up here towards the Haleyville area if it holds together. So I feel like that the Weather Service in Birmingham will very soon issue a tornado warning for this, if they're already not thinking about it right now. Because that is a very, very, very tight couplet right there. All right, got a brand new tornado warning now. Brand new tornado warning. Radar indicated for Madison, Franklin, and Lincoln. Madison and Franklin counties in Alabama. All right, so we got a brand new tornado warning. for Elora and Huntland, Alabama. All right, so brand new tornado warning. And this is for a couple of storms that are up there in the Tennessee Valley. And this also includes a county up there in Tennessee. Okay, so there it is. This is going to be a very short-lived tornado event for Alabama because this tornado is basically moving across the state line right now. So if you were driving along the 40 and the 65 corridor near the Roseboro area, just south of the Tennessee line, near the Limestone Road area, that is your area of concern. There's your brand new tornado warning. This is a radar indicated rotation, and this is for northeastern Madison and southeastern Lincoln counties. Now, Lincoln and Franklin counties are across the border in Tennessee. Madison County is up there in Alabama. This thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was over New Market, or 11 miles northeast of Moore's Mill, moving to the east at 45 miles per hour. It will be near Huntland at 640. So that is the area of concern. And I'm telling you guys, this thing is straddling the line right now. If you were over here towards the Hell Mountain area, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Also, if you were near the Elora area, Elora area up there in southern Tennessee, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Also, Huntland, which is also up there in Tennessee. Now, if you are watching in Francisco, Alabama, you guys are not in the warning. So this is probably going to parallel the state line up here. So I'm very sure that within about 5 minutes, we can pass this warning into Tennessee. So right now, this is for a very small portion of Madison County. This does not include Huntsville. This does not include Hazel Green. This does not include Gurley either. This is for the far, far northeastern portions of Madison County. And this warning goes for another 28 minutes right now for the possibility of a tornado that is literally sitting right here on the state line. And so it looks like if you look at the radar, let me back out. There's your tornado right there. There's your possible tornado. And as you can see, it is going north-northeast. So here within about the next 2 minutes, I can give you guys the all clear up here in Madison County. And then we will go back to the south and check on our storm near Millport down there in southern Lamar County. Weather Service said they are watching the storm in southern Lamar County north of Millport, and it could become an issue if further strengthening occurs. So that is the storm, the southern storm that we were watching down there near Lamar County. However, this is a tornado warning that was going to be for about another 3 minutes for Madison County in Alabama. And then we can give it the all clear. And we can send it off into the city and the state of Tennessee. But it's right there on the state line. So anybody that's watching on the state line, I still want you in your safe place if you were in Alabama for another 3 or 4 minutes. and then I can give you guys the all clear. And especially, I can give you the all clear if you are near the Roseboro, Alabama area or the Steel Crossing area, because this thing is off to your east right now. So once again, if you are south of Elora, Tennessee, this is where this thing is going to go. It's also going to be going up there towards the Huntland area. However, that of course is in southern Tennessee and is not having anything to do with Alabama right now. So as soon as we get another radar scan, I can give you guys the all clear up here in the state of Alabama. Well, maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to stay here because I think this could very easily clip the Francisco area. And that is a very, very tight couplet. That's one of the strongest ones that I've seen in a while. So I'm going to keep it right here. There's your possible tornado right there. Actually, it'd be right in this area. So if you were watching along the 97 corridor, which turns into 65 in Madison County, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home. Okay, National Weather Service in Birmingham has issued a brand new tornado warning. Okay, so I guess we got a tornado warning coming for Lamar County. So we got a tornado warning now. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to come for Lamar County. And this is sitting over the Hitogley community, also the Kingville community in Lamar County. And so this is south of Vernon and west of Fayette. Now, this is probably going to go a little northwest of the city of Fayette. So there's your brand new tornado warning. We'll be here very soon. And if it stays on that track, it will clip the northwestern portions of Fayette and come into Carbon Hill. So we are awaiting the official warning to pop up on the screen. There's your new tornado warning. All right, so this is a tornado warning, is a radar indicated for southeastern Lamar County in West Alabama until 7 o'clock, which is 20 minutes. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Millport, moving to the northeast at 55. Like I said, this is a radar indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will become damaged or destroyed. And of course, damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is possible. All right, locations impacted are Cody and Hitogley. So this is south of Vernon And let me just go ahead and show you that the tornado warning will not impact Vernon. It will not impact Winfield, okay? It will not impact Sulligent. This is for the far southernmost portion of the county. We have a new okay. Okay. Tennessee Valley, folks, tornado warning has been canceled for Madison. So we no longer have to worry about the tornado warning up in the Tennessee Valley. No longer have to worry about the one in the Tennessee Valley. So let me go back up there and show you real quick that the tornado warning will be allowed to trimmed. It will be trimmed here very soon for Madison County. There it goes. So Madison County is no longer under a tornado warning. So now we will go back down here and focus on this one other storm that is sitting here near the Millport area, also the Kingville and Hittogly, Alabama area. And this is west of Fayette and southeast of Vernon. And so there is your possible tornado that is along the County Road 49 area. Okay, severe Birmingham at 6:40, which is 1 minute ago, continues the tornado warning for Lamar until 7 o'clock. So they've updated the warning. So that is a good thing. Just a second. There's the new warning. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Belk, or 7 miles southeast of Vernon, moving to the northeast at 55 miles per hour. Locations impacted will be Cody. So Cody will be coming on that track. And then it will get into western Fayette County and northwestern Fayette County. But I can almost guarantee you right now, unless it turns east, this thing is going to stay to the northwest of the city of Fayette. And it's going to cross 43 somewhere up here in between Fayette and Winfield. So that is the area of concern. Now, there is also a little community up here near Crossville, and this is along the 18 corridor, which runs from Vernon over to Mount Vernon in Fayette County. So once again, if you were near the Mount Vernon area over here in Fayette County, or if you were near the Crossville area, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And once again, this is a very broad rotation, but it's still there enough to go on ahead and warrant the National Weather Service in Birmingham to issue a tornado warning for it. And the structure of the storm is continuing to show the supercell type feature with the hook right back here. Your inflow notch is going to be sitting right here on the Lamar Fayette County line, and your possible tornado would be back in this area right here. And once again, for those people that are watching up in the Tennessee Valley, the warning for Madison County has been allowed to expire. However, the ones just across the state line in Tennessee, they will continue until 7 o'clock. And this warning will continue until 7 o'clock. Once again, there is your hook, back like this. There's your inflow notch, and your tornado will be sitting right back in this area, right near the Fayette-Lamar County line. And once again, this has become real broad. It was really tight back down here, and you can see how it has really broadened out. It was really tight down here near Kingville when the tornado warning was issued. It is now very broad, and in a couple of scans, if it continues to do that, I would expect the Weather Service to go on ahead and let that warning expire for Lamar County. And of course, your possible tornado would be somewhere right about in here. But like I said, that is very, very broad rotation. Got another storm that is coming into West Alabama, showing signs of rotation right here towards the Pickensville area, but no active warning on it right now. Also, one down there southeast of Macon, Mississippi, but neither one of those are warned at this time. I'm not sure why the Weather Service is no plans to issue downstream for Fayette County. Last scans show a weakening trend. So that is the Weather Service in Birmingham. So they are canceling the tornado warning for Lamar County. So we are down to no warnings on the board right now, which is a good thing. However, we still have this supercell that is trying to get its act together. This batch of storms down here in Pickens County. And then, of course, we've got this thing that is sitting here near the Haleyville area, moving towards Decatur. So those are the storms of concern that we have right now. And then, of course, the main line of storms are back here into Mississippi. And so those are going to be the ones a little bit later on to watch that can and will produce damaging straight line winds as they push in this direction. So once again, the warning is gone from the screen. So that's that. No more active tornado warnings in the state of Alabama. So I'm going to sign off. I may hold it here a minute because of this right here. I'm gonna see. I may see what they do with that warning near Pickensville. That's pretty tight. I mean, sitting over Aliceville Lake right now. So once again, I think I am going to sign off for just a little while. And if any other tornado warning pops back up, I will be right back here on social media. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I will be here watching things. And like I said, in the event that we do have another tornado warning, I will continue to update you guys and be right back here with more coverage as needed.